Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you this month of November and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, some months your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. I am using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Pisces, now on to your November 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Pisces, I'm sorry to say you have Three of Swords. So we have to see why Three of Swords is here for you. This is heartbreak, sadness, divorce. Could be a breakup of a relationship. It could indicate cheating in a relationship because three swords are piercing the heart. It could be some other kind of heartbreak or sadness that has nothing to do with relationships. There's like some kind of destruction of something that doesn't seem like it can heal or be mended, at least anytime soon. So this could be a breakup of a love relationship, a marriage. It could be also if you had a falling out with a friend or with somebody you cared about. And in some way, it's like you don't want to deal with it anymore. You've been dealing with it, or you've been dealing with things you don't like about this relationship or whatever has been going on here, and you don't want to deal with it anymore. And you have been feeling like it's challenging to be part of a love relationship. Like maybe if you don't break up, you may just feel like whatever the relationship trouble is you're having, whether it's friendship, family, or a love partner, you may feel like in November, like it's just too difficult to keep dealing with it, and you may feel like you don't want to deal with it anymore. You know, and it's like you're trying to hold it together. You're trying to be proactive. You're trying to do the right thing. Some of you may actually be dealing with somebody's infidelity. It does come up here, actually. And you know, my guides don't always agree with the way the card descriptions are. But I do get, for some of you, either you or your partner, like if you were unfaithful to your partner or your partner's been unfaithful to you, or even a family member being unfaithful to you in some other way, like talking about you behind your back or sharing secrets, friends or family members that could have some kind of secrets or knowledge about you, could be, you know, dishing the dirt about you, and that's kind of like being unfaithful to you in the sense of like unfaithful to your trust and confidence. So it's going to come up in a variety of different ways because it's a general reading. So I highly recommend you watching your rising sign and your moon sign, because your moon sign is going to tell you how you're going to feel. And many people that comment do tell me that their rising sign made more sense to them than their sun sign. So if Pisces is your sun sign and this isn't resonating with you, I highly recommend you watch your rising sign. There's going to be some kind of like discussion or dispute of what's right and what's fair. So you may be upset with somebody saying what you don't believe what they did was right or fair, or someone could be saying that to you. I don't feel like it's a clean break quite off the bat. I get like, because I get going round and round. Like you're going to be going round and round with somebody. It's not going to be like you say it or they say it to you. the breakup's over, or the situation, like you say what you want to say, they say what they want to say, and then that's it. No, this is something that's going to go round and round. And look at the next card you got. You have Seven of Swords. This is somebody lying or deceiving or stealing. Now, that could be they're doing it to you. You could be doing it to them. So it could be happening to you, or you could be the perpetrator. You may feel like ridiculously short-tempered, and you may feel like, why is this still going to go round and round and round? And you may really feel like you don't want to get into this battle of wits or wills. Maybe it's not even a love relationship. Maybe this is somebody that's like, maybe you're on one side of the situation about something that's been going out in the world, and they're on the opposing side, and you may be really clashing over that. This could even be like if you're at a job, if you're at school. This could be you clashing with employers if they're mandating certain things for you, or schools that are mandating certain things for you, and you may be like not wanting to go through these clashes. It could even be that kind of situation. And I see you, I see the collective consciousness. I hear the collective consciousness of Pisces saying, this doesn't make sense. Whatever's being said by the other party, you feel like it doesn't make sense. You may also be saying to somebody, you're gaslighting me. I don't really believe what you're saying to me. So there could be people promising you things, but they're not true. They could be telling you this is the reason why they did this or that. Like if your significant other cheated, they could be making up all kinds of like ridiculous reasons for why, or they could be, if it's not a love partner to you, it could be, powers that be are saying, oh, it has to be this way because this and this and this. And you may feel like, I don't believe in any of that stuff that you just said to me is real. So you could feel like you're being lied to, or being made false promises could come up here. You may also be very agitated by what you are witnessing that you think other people are getting away with, that you don't agree with, that they shouldn't be getting away with it, but they are. You have to be careful also of your possessions. So like, make sure you're locking your car. Make sure if you go to the gym and you have a locker, put your stuff in a locked locker. Don't be careless about leaving valuable things out and about, because you do have the potential of somebody stealing some of your stuff. And if you are in a breakup, you might want to be careful about that, because they could take things that you feel are yours and they could take them from you. So be careful in those situations as well. The next card you have in your reading is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising sign. So this could be you. But it could be somebody else that you're dealing with that has a water sign, sun, moon, or rising sign. Could be a child to you. Pages are often children, or they're adults that are immature or young at heart, or it could be a messenger bringing in a message about love. I've noticed a lot of pages coming up in the November readings. You're going to be kind of like, this is where I stake my claim. This is where I state my position. This is where I tell you where I'm at. This is where I stand up for myself or my rights. This is you. So I feel like this is you doing it. But it could be a water sign person you're connected to doing it, but I feel like it is you. And you may feel like I've got to be my own person. I'm not going to kowtow to anybody else. I'm not going to just be a follower or go along for the sake of going along. So it's kind of like you being rebellious, you having like standing up for yourself, standing up for your rights, standing up for your beliefs, not getting coerced or manipulated or dragged along in something. And you may even be like, I'm going to get my own place. I'm going to do my own thing. So you could be making a statement like, I'm leaving this business. I'm leaving this company. I'm going to start my own business. Or I'm leaving this relationship and I'm going to go move and get my own place. I'm not going to stay here with you anymore. Or, you know, like it's like you making some kind of declarations in a big way of, like I said, getting your own place. Whether it's starting your own business, getting your own place to live. You may feel like I know what's right and I know what's just and I know what's true and I know what's fair, and what you're hearing either from a love partner or from the powers that be at your work or out in the world, you're going to be like, I know what's true, I know what's just, I know what's right, I know what's fair, and what you're saying is not. And you may even say, you launch into, you've kept me from doing XYZ. So you could be saying that to your employer. You could be saying, you know, your rules and regulations or stipulations or mandates or things you're putting on me are keeping me from doing XYZ. You could be saying that to a love partner if you're breaking up. Your manipulation, your controls, your incessant this, that, and the other that you do have kept me from doing X, Y, Z. I don't know. You could be standing up to a parent or some other type of authority figure and saying, you know, what you're doing is not right, it's not fair, it's not just, and you've manipulated me or you've kept me from doing something I want or need to do. So to me, this is you standing up for yourself, kind of being rebellious in a way, setting the record straight, saying what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. That comes up here. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. And remember, these are general readings, and timing is going to be different for all of you. I get messages off and on where people say, I noticed it last month, where in the October readings, one of the signs, many people commented that what I was predicting had already happened to them a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So when I say timing is different for all of you, when you listen to these readings, think, did this already happen to you? Because what I'm picking up here for Pisces may have already gone on a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but it may also be happening a year from now. But for some of you, it could be happening right now. This is the way psychic readings work. So I'm glad when people can recognize that some of the things I pick up have already happened. This is why I say it's all based on your birth chart. Timing is different for everyone. You don't have all the same factors. You're not all born on the same month, day, year. You're not born at the same exact city or location. You know, when you get your astrology chart done, they look at what city you were born in, what country, what city, what time you were born. It still is a factor in psychic readings also, because it's a general reading. Not all Pisces is going to have this go down at the exact same time. So always good to watch your rising sign. as I've said. So your your fourth card in the reading for November, you have Three of Rods. And this is success. This is waiting patiently for success to come in or letting go of something so success can come to you. It could also be, you could be at the beginning stages of a successful business venture. You know, you're like kind of like staking your claim to your future. I feel like you are really paying attention to what is on the horizon for you. Now that you've gotten through what already came up in the reading, it's now putting you in a position of you're really paying a lot of attention and thinking about what moves you want to make moving forward in your future. Some of you are going to get connected to somebody. They could be at a distance that is going to be talking to you about either work opportunities, business opportunities, love opportunity, maybe a combination. Some of you are going to be talking to some people about, talking to somebody about what is necessary for you to do, like what courses you need to take, what tests you need to pass, what protocols or, documentation or training or licenses or permits or things that you need moving forward in what you want to do next, or what's ahead in your future. And this is all of this that preceded it. You may make contact with other people as well. It may not just be this one person that I see you talking to that could be telling you this is what's necessary to achieve this goal that you have or thing that you want to do. You may be in communications with quite a few people about things you want to see happen in your future. And you may start gathering information and almost like putting it together in some kind of like journal or in emails, like a folder where you're like, okay, I need this documentation. I need this license or permit. I need to connect with this people. I have to get this approved. I'm going to go do this step. So anything that has to do with like applications, forms that you have to fill out, steps that you need to do for things you want to do in the future. It's like you're amassing this and you're putting it together in like a folder or in some place where you can then access it, because these are things you need to do. Maybe you want to start your own business and you're finding out about how to go about becoming a corporation or an LLC, and what are the things. Maybe you're going to try to set it up yourself, or maybe you're going to talk to a lawyer and try to get them to do it, and hire them to do it. It's going to be different for all of you, but what the information and materials you're amassing, but you're also talking to a lot of people. So your fifth card, you have some fascinatingly strange cards in a mix. You got a hodgepodge here, Pisces. Your last card is Ten of Cups, happily ever after. This could be feeling great emotionally, happy, new romance or marriage or love, or, feeling like you're getting all 10 cups. So this is like emotional success. It's like being emotionally successful and happy. Some of you are going to be speaking to a group of people. And it could be like a training session or a lecture or a presentation that you're going to do. And it could have to do with what you have knowledge and experience about, but it could also be about happiness and abundance. And, it's kind of like you're getting, some of you, not all of you, some of you Pisces are starting to think about that you want a love relationship that's serious business, and you want to get down to it. Like any you know, fun and flirting around, or, you know, getting involved in different relationships or whatever, trying them out on for size to see how you feel about them, you're going to be like more directive now. Like you know, you're going to be, some of you Pisces are going to be more goal oriented about getting involved with somebody in a serious love relationship that leads to marriage, or live together like you're married, or expand or grow your family. If you already are married, you may be thinking of like that you want to either, you know, adopt some children or give birth to children. I don't know, that comes up here too. You're also raising your expectations and your vibrations about what kind of person you want in your life to be in a love relationship. If you're already married or living together happily, then that's not applying to you. But if you're single, or you've been dating people or in relationships that have been unsuccessful, you're like raising your vibrations and your expectations for someone new to come in that vibrates more with you on the same frequency, or I don't know how else to explain that, but that comes up here as well. You may even be really inspired that you want to see the good in people, and you may start a YouTube channel or some other video platform channel. You may also do some things where you're having discussions with people. This could be on like Skype, Zoom, but I feel that some of you, this is like, you may start a YouTube channel where you start interviewing people, or start some kind of club, group, organization, or foundation that is it could be charitable, but it could be for other reasons. It could be like, maybe you want to start a new social media network that's like positive, or a new app, or a new thing, or a video platform on some channel that you can have like interaction with people, like maybe to date. Maybe it's of a certain belief system, or a certain, you know, spiritual belief system, or some other type of like-minded people that could gather together and communicate, where you could commiserate, communicate, and join and bond together. That's a little complicated. I don't know if you understand what I'm driving at. It's a little hard for me to explain it as I'm seeing it. But so it could be on a video platform, like it could be on someplace like here, YouTube, but it could be, there's other websites out there that are like that you could put videos on, or have chats and discussions and things like that, but it would be of a positive nature. The best gemstone crystal I got for Pisces for the month of November 2021, you got Unakite. And Unakite is a stone of vision and opening up the third eye. It's also useful for scrying. When I said scrying before, people were like, what's scrying? When I look in my crystal and I do the psychic crystal readings, and I see people's faces and dogs and cats and animals and get my spirit guides messages, that's scrying. So you could scry this stone. When I read this stone, I'm scrying it. So Unakite is also useful for scrying. It's a stone of balance and brings emotions and spirituality together. It stimulates compassion and empathy. It encourages gratitude, and it instills determination. It's almost like a cleansing stone for you Pisces in November. It feels to me like, you know, opening up the windows and airing out the closets. in your life. It's like breathing a breath of fresh air as the wind blows through the window as I'm saying it. Like, I feel like that's what Unakite will help you feel, like you're clearing the air of your energy. It's going to help ground you and stabilize your thinking process. So if your mind is like feeling willy-nilly and all over the place and kind of scattered in November, this is going to help you like collect your thoughts. If you've decided to change your diet or health or exercise or any physical protocols or regimes that you want to get into, this is going to be helpful for you to stick with it. So if you start a new diet or you start a new exercise program or a new health regime, it's going to, if you use Unakite, if you wear it as a beaded bracelet or a pendant, sleep with it under your pillow, carry it in your pocket, or meditate with it on your third eye, your throat, or your heart chakra, it will help you to stick to things. And that's how you get the benefits when you use a stone. Remember, when the stone touches your skin, you get the most benefits from the stone. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And if you like this video, please click like and share it with those with whom you may feel would benefit from my psychic readings. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel, and please check to see that you're still subscribed, because sometimes I hear from viewers that YouTube has unsubscribed them. And click on that notification bell when you do subscribe so you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. Now, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you could get the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages and the most recent video series that I record. I always post those links down below in the description box. These video links are also available on my website, theluckymermaid.com, and you just go to that videos page and you can read what the topic of the reading is for, what divination tools I've used, and how long the predictions go out for. And you just click on the zodiac sign you want and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, in these videos, I focus on very specific topics using a variety of divination tools. The most recent video series I've recorded in the links down below is going to be, first off, my psychic crystal readings for November 2021 for each sign of the zodiac. When I stop each video and stop the recording for your sign, I then go on and do an extended reading in the crystal. So you might want to check that out. I also have October psychic crystal link down below also, because these predictions, as in the tarot cards, they can happen for people at different times because you don't all have the same birth chart. So timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. So my most recent video series I recorded after the, next in line to the crystal readings is my full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Those predictions go out for 6 months. I pulled 4 tarot cards. The first card is what's ending for you. The second is what's beginning. The third card is your blessing. And the fourth card is what is your karmic lesson. Then I look into my crystal in the video, and then I go on to pull a Wisdom of Avalon oracle card for each sign and a gemstone crystal for each zodiac sign to see what's the best gemstone crystal for you to work with where over the next 3 to 6 months. My Uranus retrograde in Taurus psychic tarot readings, they go from August of 2021 until January of 2022. The first card is what's your challenge during this Uranus retrograde in Taurus? What is the changes that will come for you? what's the blessings, and what is the outcomes for you. Next, my 7-card Horseshoe Psychic Tarot spread, Psychic Tarot reading for each sign of the Zodiac, where I used 7 cards, and the first card is going to be what's your past influences. Second card is what's your present, what's going on in the present. The third card will be hidden influences. The fourth card is obstacles. The fifth card is what is the outside influence affecting your sign. And the sixth card is suggestions from the spirit guides to solve some things going on, or that would be helpful for you to know. And the 7th card is the outcome. My angels, ancestors, and ascended masters psychic oracle card readings for these changing times. I'm using 4 angel-based oracle cards in those readings, and I found them to be quite unique. Whenever I do angel cards, the messages are quite, I don't want to say they're totally different than the tarot, but they are, I don't know if I want to say bigger messages, or they deal with like a lot of different themes internally, what's going on in you, and maybe about your past psychologies or psychologies that are affecting you, what's to come. Many people have found them interesting, so you might as well, if you didn't check them out yet, you might want to. My Saturn in Aquarius Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for 3 years from December of 2020 until March of 2023. So we're in the thick of this Saturn in Aquarius, so if you want to see how it affects your sun sign or your rising sign, you might want to check those out. My mid-year Psychic Tarot readings for 2021, those predictions are still happening. We're still in that time frame because I recorded them, I believe, in June, and they go until the end of this year of 2021. Also, my mid-year love update for 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings, those predictions, I think I did those in July, and they go out until, they definitely went until the end of this year, and I think in some of the signs it even went a little bit past that. Now, if you, also my career and finance Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, those predictions went out 12 to 18 months in time, and they go all the way, I believe, until November of 2023, or 2. Maybe it was November of 2022. And then my, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I usually do those in writing. Once in a while I'll do a video, but I prefer to write those. I do so many videos on YouTube and on Vimeo that I kind of like to be able to write down the predictions for a change. And they're usually 5 paragraphs long. Now, some people ask me, well, what sign is this for? If you feel compelled to go look at it, in those 5 paragraphs, there's a lot of messages and predictions in there. I believe for most people that go there, they find something resonates with them, maybe the whole entire message of that tarot card or crystal or oracle card that I've used, or parts of it make sense to them. So I hope you'll check those out. And I just want to say here, I know you guys are probably tired of me saying it, but I'm tired of it happening weekly. It's weekly. Sometimes it's daily. There is, I don't know if it's one account or a couple that are fraudulent, and they keep downloading my pictures on Instagram, and they keep making accounts that look exactly like they're me, and then they follow my followers on Instagram, and then they'll later on proceed to solicit you for a reading to see if you want a psychic reading. Please know this is not me. They have misspelled my name, or misspelled Lucky, or Mermaid, or added a dot, or an underscore, or some weird thing at the end of the thing. It's not me. I don't contact any of my followers on Instagram. I don't follow, I may follow one or two in the beginning, I think I did, but generally I don't follow my followers on Instagram, and I'm certainly not contacting anyone on social media to see if they would like a private reading. If you're getting a contact like that, you need to report them to Instagram and block them. I cannot do it because they block me, so I can't see them. So the only way it gets stopped and that you don't get scammed is if when it happens to you, you report this account and block them. I cannot answer everybody that DMs me. Many, many people DM me, and I appreciate it because then I know what's going on. But the problem is, if I can't see their account with my own eyes and go to it because they've blocked me, I can't report them. So please, please block and report them. I'm hoping one day this will stop. I seem to be on their radar for some reason. They really want to work over my followers. I don't know why, but you guys get really targeted from these fraudulent accounts. This is identity theft and fraud, and I'm really shocked that they can just keep getting away with it. I don't really know how to stop it. I've reported them when they don't block me, but when they block me, I can't. And I don't know. There's probably no legal recourse, or else they wouldn't keep doing it. So sorry to bring that up again, but it just keeps right on happening. So another thing I want to add here is thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. I do truly appreciate it. It does help a lot. And if you would like to donate to my channel, there is a donation link down below. All the video series I've mentioned in the description box. And if you want to make a donation, you can click on that, and it's connected to PayPal. So I hope you all have absolutely phenomenal energy and blessings that come to you this month of November 2021. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.